Muy buenas tardes, bienvenidos a una emisión más de Perfiles del 6 y en esta ocasión nos honra la presencia del director del Instituto para la Cooperación y el Entendimiento Global de la Universidad de Pekín, además de miembro del Comité Permanente de la Conferencia Consultiva Política del Pueblo Chino, el señor Jia Qingguo. Muy buenas tardes, welcome.
Thank you.
Vamos a platicar con el profesor de diversos temas, la relación entre China y México, la relación con América Latina, cómo se encuentra actualmente esta conexión, qué viene para el futuro de nuestras naciones y sobre todo en el marco de lo que se está viviendo con el BRICS y con otros temas importantes. Por ello, agradecemos su presencia y vamos precisamente con las preguntas. Iniciamos precisamente para que usted conozca cuál es la base de la política exterior actualmente de China.
Well, thank you very much. I think the basic goals of Chinese foreign policy include, first, to develop a friendly international environment for China's economic development and reforms. Second, to develop good relations with other countries on a mutually respectful and mutually beneficial basis. Third, to contribute to global governance, including global efforts to deal with various kinds of international challenges, ranging from proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, pandemic spread, and also climate change and many other issues.
Siguiendo precisamente en esa temática, preguntarle, después de lo que acabamos de escuchar, ¿cuáles serían los retos que enfrenta México y América Latina en los próximos años desde su perspectiva?
Well, China-Latin American relations have developed very quickly during the past years, and we have a lot of trade, a lot of investment, and also increasing people-to-people exchange. So we have achieved a lot in the past years, but we still face a lot of challenges in the future. One of the challenges is the geopolitical rivalry. Against this background, how China and Mexico, and in particular, and Latin America in general, develop their relationship further. Okay, in other words, how can we find a way to develop our relationship despite the China-U.S. tension in their relationship? Secondly, how we develop economic relationship that will benefit both in the days to come. Okay? How can we develop a more balanced trade and also economic relations? In China's relationship with some countries, we have trade surplus. With others, we have trade deficit. How can we manage this kind of situation and make everybody happy? That's a big challenge. And of course, we also need to work together to maybe develop economic relationship that's mutually beneficial in a technological, industrial sense. In other words, it's not our relationship, how to make our relationship a non-zero sum, but a positive sum game that serves the interests of both sides. And of course, we also need to learn how to cooperate in multilateral cooperation in dealing with various kinds of global challenges, from poverty to climate change to pandemic threat and other issues. So there are a lot of things that we are facing, a lot of challenges, and we need to work harder to make our relationship more profitable and mutually beneficial for both sides.
Entonces, ¿existen las condiciones para que China y América Latina en el mediano plazo pues tengan un mejor futuro de cooperación?
Of course, we have, just I mentioned, we have achieved a lot over the past years, and these achievements, including trade, investment, and people-to-people exchange, have laid a solid foundation for us to develop closer and more beneficial relationship in the future. At this moment, for example, we can do more together to deal with the climate change, the challenge from the climate change. We can work closer together in producing climate-friendly or environmental-friendly products and technologies. And we can also work together to upgrade our industries in the higher in the value chain. So there are a lot of things we can do together.
Después de Brasil, México es uno de los socios más importantes para China. Se cumplen más de una década ya de esta asociación estratégica que ha venido fortaleciendo las relaciones entre ambas naciones. Por ello le pregunto, ¿cuál es su expectativa precisamente de esta asociación estratégica que cumple más de una década entre China y México?
Yeah, like China's relationship with Latin American countries as a whole, China's relationship with Mexico has grown quite a lot, especially in the economic area. We need to, in the future, I think we can engage in a lot of more cooperation in terms of manufacturing, in joint scientific research, and also in working together to develop products that are environmentally friendly, that are of higher places in the value chain, we can build a relationship that would enhance both sides.
Correcto. En ese mismo tenor, sin duda el intercambio entre ambas naciones ha ido en aumento, pero hay un desbalance comercial. México importa más de lo que exporta. ¿Dicha condición pudiera afectar la relación entre China y México?
Well, this is a situation that we need to face seriously. I don't think the imbalance of trade will impact on our relationship in a serious way. Why? Because we need to analyze the nature of the imbalance. Okay. China has a lot of investment in Mexico, and we need in the process of investment, we need to import machine tools from China, and of course that is one of the aspects of the trade inequality or trade imbalance, and of course also Chinese manufacturing here would use parts imported from different countries, and that to some extent also contribute to the imbalance of trade. China's trade with Brazil, with Chile, China runs a trade deficit. So maybe the trade between Mexico and Chile, Mexico and Brazil, Mexico would have a trade surplus. So we have to take into account of other aspects when we evaluate the trade, when we study the trade imbalance issue. I don't think the trade imbalance between China and Mexico at the moment would seriously affect our relationship in a negative way. But we need to pay attention to it and to see how we can explain to the people of both countries why this is the case.
Correcto. Un viejo proverbio chino dice, si quieres hacerte rico, construye carreteras primero. Si China quiere incrementar su intercambio comercial, debe sumarse a la creación de infraestructura como carreteras y puertos. ¿Estas acciones se llevan ya a cabo en países de América Latina?
Well, of course. China, according to China's experience, okay, if you want to get rich, you better build the road first. So infrastructure is very important for a country's development from China's experience. That, to some extent, explains why China has been working more and more closely with other countries, especially developing countries, on infrastructure projects. And China and Latin America, certainly, China would like to work together with Latin American countries to build infrastructure projects. China believes that this is good for Latin America, it's good for China, because when you have better infrastructure, our trade relationship, our investment can be have more prospect to develop. But of course, building infrastructure is very costly business. Okay, how we can cooperate on this? Where do we get the capital, investment to do that? That's the challenge. China has a Belt and Road Initiative, and of course, Belt and Road Initiative. The important part of it is helping Belt and Road Initiative countries to build infrastructure projects. So I think we can work under this framework too, because once you are a Belt and Road Initiative member, then you get some support and policies from the Chinese government to help build infrastructure projects.
Finalmente, preguntarle, profesor, ¿cuál es la importancia que tiene actualmente el BRICS para América Latina?
Oh, the BRICS is very important international organization or entity now. Its GDP on a per capita basis has already exceeded that of G7. Okay? So it has great economic clout. Now, BRICS has expanded with more members. So it's the size of BRICS economy is even larger. So From economic perspective, it's becoming more important for Latin American countries. And in BRICS, we have China, we have India, we have Russia, big economies, and also Brazil and South Africa, all big economies. So I think from economic perspective, definitely it's in the best interest of Latin America to develop closer relationship, to benefit from this huge market, from the capital and technology, cooperation that BRICS can offer to Latin American countries.
Finalmente, agradecerle la presencia al director del Instituto para la Cooperación y el Entendimiento Global de la Universidad de Pekín, Jia Qingguo, su presencia, y reiterarle que desde México vemos con admiración el crecimiento y el ejemplo que pone China en los últimos años, un crecimiento, como dice el presidente Xi Jinping, al estilo chino, y que abogamos para que sea un mundo multipolar en donde haya equidad, donde haya igualdad para todas las naciones, y por supuesto que abogamos también por un futuro compartido y mejor para todas las naciones.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Nosotros nos despedimos. Esta fue otra emisión más de Perfiles del 6. Nos vemos hasta la próxima.